All right, so welcome back from that quick break. You're still watching the Max Morning Show. It's now time for the Max Balls with me, Josiah Okoe Quaye. Now, let's start off with some local news where the former board chairman of the National Sports Authority, Honorable Kujoba Ajeman, has urged the new Director General of the NSA to succeed in his new role. Speaking to Max FM yesterday during the Max Sports Park in an exclusive interview, he outlined certain things Yao Ampofuanka, the new Director General of the NSA, should do in order to succeed.
Two weeks before his appointment, Moana or testing said, Honorable, what does it take to fix NSA?
Wow.
And I'm saying, that was the question he asked. And I'm saying, like, what do you think can be done right? So when the Caribbean say, why? Also, Madame for me, Edgeman is not or so you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. When the other one, I'm saying, so you came to trick me. And so the Edgeman will be on. And that is maybe that is how I see it. So we call it now or try or find it problems at the place and trying to connect and get solutions. It tells us that the person is ready for the job. Because when you are baby out here, me, I've been a media person for God knows how many years. I also own a radio station, but now I can't do it. Wow. Because that is your skill.
Sure.
My skill with the media is to sell your airtime.
Okay.
That is me too, my skill. Nobody can beat me.
Marketing.
When you go to multimedia, they will tell you.
Wow.
I was a shooting star. Nobody can take it from me. If you ask Mas how I got to get he will tell you. So, Ubianin is skill. So when somebody understand what you want to do, now, Osha says, it tells you the person is ready. And I can say, even from the glimpses of what we saw on Friday, organizational rise. They said you need to do 100%, but for a start, he's doing it because me, I never even dreamt that tourism authority will collaborate to put something together. Yeah. And immediately I entered the stadium,
You're impressed?
Oh, sure. And this will be a kind of thing. When there is an addition to what exists, when there is an innovation, you should appreciate it. And Mark said a lot of collaborations can help develop our sport.
All right, so that was a big interview yesterday during the Max Sports Park, an exclusive interview with the former board chairman of the National Sports Authority, Honorable Kujoba Ajeman, speaking profoundly about Yao Ampofuanka. The full interview you can catch on our YouTube channel, Max TV Ghana. Now, still on some local news where after the recent exploit of Benjamin Asari between the sticks for the Black Stars in their 2 games against Chad and then also Madagascar, respectively, in the World Cup qualifiers, we got a chance to speak to his trainer at his current club, Accra Hearts of Oak, in the person of Eben Dida, and he also said that it is the right time for Benjamin Asari to shine because all the hard work he put in is gradually paying off.
And look here, let's see how that's the moon. And there's a very so when I look at it. Yeah, you are busy because you do play training. Look at it, but medium is a duty. Because much is there, as much is airborne. Me, the catch and the matter a bit much. If you are born, you know, and somebody on the carry. My cousin, the name of you go at yeah, now I'm on somebody because maybe you want to say, oh, yeah, mother, language. But I got Ghana for the whole year.
Enti o patches Ghana for crash the whole year sir. The office of the Black Stars of Ghana no share that you na
But so former Accra Hearts of Oak and then also former Black Stars goalkeeper Ebendida speaking exclusively to Max FM on the Mass Sports Park, and he was eulogizing the current Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who he works with currently at Accra Hearts of Oak, saying that he just got started and Ghanaians should brace themselves for more from the goalkeeper. Now let's move on. Let's still stick to the Black Stars. But then some stats for Benjamin Asari in the last 2 seasons, or in the last 2 years, where in the 2023-24 season he kept 16 clean sheets. For Great Olympics before they ended up getting relegated in that season. Then this season already, in just 19 games, he's kept 12 clean sheets for Accra Hearts of Oak in just 18 games, actually. And then also he's kept 2 clean sheets for the Black Stars on his debut on Friday against Chad, and then also just 2 days ago in Morocco against Madagascar. So in all, 30 clean sheets in just 2 years for the 32-year-old former Great Olympics and current Accra Hearts of Oak goalkeeper. What a time he's having. What a time he had with the Black Stars of Ghana. And Ghanaians will be hoping that he could still maintain his fine form heading into the last 4 games of the qualifiers, which could see the Black Stars qualify for their 5th World Cup. Now, let's stick to the Black Stars, like I said, because there's been an announcement that the Black Stars of Ghana will be competing in 4-nation tournament later this year. That's in June in London. So the news was broke by the chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee, Dr. Randy Abbey, who disclosed that the team will play in a 4-nation tournament in June 2025. He explained that the friendly matches will serve as an opportunity for the technical team to keep the team in good shape and give other players opportunities. So he also noted that the 4-nation tournament will take place in England in June 2025 before the resumption of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in September 2025 and then also October. And he said a lot, and he stated also that this will give opportunity to Coach Otuado, to test the rest of the team, the strength of the team, and then also the weakness, fully assess the team ahead of our games against Chad and then also Comoros and Mali later on this year. So the Black Stars, it's been confirmed, will be competing in a 4-nation tournament in June later this year. All right, so away from Black Stars news, let's do some Ghana Premier League news, where there's been a couple of charges for some bodies and then also some teams in the Ghana Premier League. So first, Accra Hearts of Oak, they have been charged 20,000, and they have been fined actually 20,000 cedis, 10,000 of which is suspended for the rest of the season by the disciplinary committee for misconduct following their Ghana Premier League match against Young Apostles on March 8, 2025. The club was found guilty of allowing unaccredited persons, specifically supporters, into the safe zone, compromising match day security and bringing the game into disrepute. They have also been warned that any further misconduct will attract severe sanctions. So Accra Hearts of Oak are being charged for breaching some rules. But then they are not the only party to be charged. The former Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach, that's Abdul Ghazali, also has been charged. So Basake Holy Stars head coach Abdul Ghazali has been charged with a breach of Article 634, Section 6, subsection D of the GFA Ghana Premier League Regulations 2019, following the Ghana Premier League game between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Basake Holy Stars. It is alleged that his comments at a post-match interview constitute misconduct that brings the GPL into disrepute. He has until Wednesday, that's today, March 26, 2025, to respond to the charges. Meanwhile, proceedings against him at the Ethics Committee are being initiated to investigate aspects of his post-match commentary. So Abdullahi Ghazali could find himself in some, hot waters over there. But then also another charge going the way of the brands and marketing manager of Nations FC, Kennedy Boachiansa, also charged for breaching some rules. So it is alleged that his social media commentary on the match officials during the game constitutes misconduct that brings the Ghana Premier League into disrepute. He has until Wednesday, March 26, 2025 to respond to the charges. So quite a number of charges coming from or since Monday. Then also this has to do with the Division 1 club where Elmina Sharks president Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum has been handed a 10,000 Ghana cedis fine and suspended 3-month ban by the disciplinary committee for misconduct during their Division 1 league match against Swejo All Blacks United FC on February 16, 2025. He was found guilty of interfering with the match's progress, inciting players against match officials, and making social media comments that provoked violence and hatred toward referees. So, Dr. Indum has been warned that any further misconduct will attract severe sanctions. So, quite a number of charges are coming from the Ghana Football Association Disciplinary Committee, and all these parties have until later dates to respond to these charges, and we'll be coming or bringing to your development from all the charges that has been handed out. Now let's continue. There were games played yesterday, match day 6 of the CAF World Cup qualifiers, where Nigeria, unfortunately, they were held to a 1-0 draw by Zimbabwe. Benin also lost to South Africa, so South Africa in firm control of Group C. You have Rwanda also joined with Lesotho 1-1. Angola losing to Cape Verde by 2-1. Uganda 1, Guinea 0. Egypt also beaten Sierra Leone by a lone goal. Sudan drawing with South Sudan 1-1 over there. James Kwesi Appiah Sudan couldn't continue or even extend their lead at the top of the table after being held by their arch rivals South Sudan. And then you have Cameroon also getting themselves a 3-1 win over Libya. All right, so more results from match day 6. Botswana 2, Somalia 0. You have Burundi also trashing Seychelles by 5-0. You have Senegal also beating Togo by 2-0. Mauritania also lost to DR Congo by 2-0. Comoros also beating Chad by a lone goal. So the same Chad that lost to the Black Stars 5-0 lost to Comoros by a lone goal. Algeria 5, Mozambique 1. And then also you have Morocco also getting the better of Tanzania by 2-0. All right, now to CONMEBOL, that's South America, where some games were played yesterday and then also this morning. Bolivia drawing as a result with Uruguay. You have Colombia also being held by Paraguay in a 2-2 draw. Venezuela got themselves a 1-0 win over Peru. Argentina, without Lionel Messi, still beat Brazil by 4-1. So Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez and co getting the goals for Argentina. It could have been worse with Lionel Messi though, and then also Chile being held to a goalless stalemate by Ecuador. Now let's take a look at the table where Argentina they still reign supreme over there, and they have qualified for the 2026 World Cup after Bolivia managed to hold Uruguay to a 0-0 draw. So even before the game, they qualified there on 31 points. Ecuador on 23, Uruguay also on 21, Brazil on 21, Paraguay on 21, Colombia on 20, Venezuela in the playoff place. They've got 15 now. The bottom 3 has got Bolivia on 14 points, Peru and Chile both on 10 points. Okay, so that's all we have for you this morning as far as sports is concerned. My name is Josiah Okoe Quaye. Mind you, at 3 p.m. I'll come your way again with more from the world of sports with Sport Daily.
Many thanks to Josiah Okoe Quaye. Wabwe Juma Papa. Ajamin Shrapa. I don't pay so about on Krona or Max 89.7. So, no me and Samba or Samba Max TV. So, with details of sports ya no pay ya or the abraying. Sabre Grace Phyto Clinic and Medical Diagnostic Solutions. Any year won't come up, Mammy, Papa, what you did in the hair, I'll be bibi.